Alright, so you may have heard this one before because it's something a lot of the games I love have in common. Chameleon Run is a simple 2-button game with a simple gimmick that gives way to a variety of nuanced and robust mechanics that one wouldn't normally expect from such a simple premise, allowing for creative variety in obstacles and movement capabilities. It's a runner game where you're always moving forward, and the basic idea is that you can switch between two colors to stand on platforms of the same color. It starts out simple and easy, and you may get the feeling you've seen this kind of stuff before, but really I haven't seen anything that takes it quite this far outside of Chameleon Run. The game expectedly introduces new mechanics and hazards as it goes, but it gets pretty crazy about it. And really, the best way I can think to praise Chameleon Run is by saying that it's all about imagining possibilities. If you can imagine a possible use for a mechanic that Chameleon Run introduces, then it's going to happen. My favorite mechanic in the game by far is that any kind of touch onto a platform will instantly give you extra jumps. You can touch a platform with your head, with your side, anywhere on your body, and it will give you extra jumps. This doesn't exactly lead to gravity-defying craziness, but it's in many ways crazier than gravity-defying craziness. Gaining extra jumps simply by touching a platform anywhere with your body means that they can place the platforms and hazards in such unique ways that I haven't really seen in any other 2D platformers. It also gives the player way more options in how they traverse any given stage, which is kinda important because you need to go through the stages multiple times to get collectibles. At least you need to go through some of them multiple times. Another thing I really love about this game is that unlike many other games like it, this one forces you to pay attention the whole time. In most linear obstacle-focused runners, you can eventually just sort of zone out because you've ingrained a level into your subconscious, and there's no more need to pay attention, you just are one with the video game. But Chameleon Run doesn't really allow for this. The fact that touching platforms in a certain way gives you extra jumps and the ability to interact with the platforms in so many different ways means that repeating a run exactly the way you did previously is nearly impossible. But even if you obtained speedrun mastery level skill at this game, you still wouldn't be able to reach that zen-like state of no longer paying attention because, well, in later levels the platforms get randomized colors. I thought I was tripping the fuck out at first, but no, later in the game, the colors just kind of switch around. There are still only those two colors to work with. But platforms are no longer guaranteed to have the same colors in each run. And I just have never seen someone do shit like that before in a game like this. And I'm sure it will upset a lot of people, but I loved it. Because it means that, you know, I always had to pay attention. Zoning out just was not an option. There was never a point at which I could just give up. But even ignoring my two favorite things about the game, Chameleon Run still explores all of its mechanics expertly and expects you to use every skill at your disposal to its maximum potential if you want to finish the game. Chameleon Run in general is kind of a love letter to linear challenge-focused game design. It's not going to be for everyone, I think that goes without saying because of the obscene level of difficulty, but I haven't really seen anything do it quite like this. Sure, I'm sure you can mention dozens of other games with this color swapping gimmick, but none of them are exactly like Chameleon Run.